Hello, hello. We're back being a flower person. So we're going to see how that goes as of now. And, you know, why is Streamlabs bugging? That is a growing question. Let's see, get rid of this, get rid of that. Just burped. May have been loud, I'm not sure. Let's see what we have here. We have this. Oh, okay. Yes, let's get started. Let's get back in the game. I think it just started. It's gonna start me back on day 9? Yeah, well, okay, good. And whatever the heck this means. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. There's no, like, watch, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go to Tibet. Baylock elixir made from the cursed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking. However, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Alright, put that away, put that away. Let's go... Where's Tibet? Tibet is somewhere. No, that's Torver. Hawk, Undermere. Kimmer, Tarn, Seg. Ah, there's Tibet. You wouldn't think following the modern railroad line into Tibet that this prophet's village was once home to a notorious prophetess, Mary Baines, a local witch haunted by the locals with their tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all the village. Nothing gross here. A noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. In Tibet. The music, I feel like the music is a little, maybe it's not that loud. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I was right of it. So this is north, east, south, south, west, south, south. So I guess we're gonna go. Oh god! As soon as I knew it. As soon as I like slouched, that was gonna happen. Thank you for the hydrating posture check, NPC. That is warm water. I did not like that, but we are drinking that nonetheless. You know where Tibet is. Let's call the next person in. Ah, it's you. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for it in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Do I know what Fever Kiss is, or do I know what the other plant is? That looks like Fever Kiss. Toxin! 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 Hello there, work husband. How are you? I think I have to fever. There it is. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, so it's the red berry one. Do I still have? So they're pale in color. You took space drugs? Was it good, space drugs? Were they good for you? I think this is fever. Ah, it is. Haha. Mountain Astory promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers is interesting. Fever. Ah, now I can go to this. They think they turned you religious? And how does that work? Okay, so let's see. Let's go north, east, south, south, west, south, south, there. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. Distinct plant stands out against the swathes of purple heather, and there is another. I must honor the creator by taking more. I'm not sure if that's right. I don't know. Tox, I think you might be wrong on that one. Don't do it. It's not good for you. It's the mailman. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. All sorts of oddballs and undermirror, but that's certainly unusual. The dust speaks to me. Beckloot candle. Beckfoot candle. I highly doubt that's a place, but you know what? Could be wrong. Well, there's Beckfoot. It's right there. But Beckfoot candle? There's also this, which is Kentmore Eye. It's like, yes, the dust, it speaks to me. Well, these flowers speak to me, Dax. They're wondering why you're smoking dust. It's Kentmore. You know, I don't think it's gonna lead me anywhere in Beckfoot, but we're gonna... I find myself outside a beautiful house, almost amid hidden overgrown foliage. A deep hum of bees suggests a hive is nearby, and a heavily laden apple tree leans temptingly from the other side of a high wall. I would dearly love to stay and explore the guardians of this hidden sanctuary, but I do not have the time. What if... Wait, it said... No, give it back. Where is it? Candle. Beckfoot candle. I don't know. That's... Okay. Ah, it's this guy. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group call themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Dranthium. I know what Dranthium is. Do what I must for House Atreides. What if I said House Atreides can go frick themselves, huh? What would you say then? Right, long. Dranthium. Lady Summer, no. Harley Quinn. Let me just look up Dranthium. Nah, wrong one, okay. Dranthium. Green Eye, name derived from the... Okay, it's one of those. It's not that. No, it's Ren. Silence, heretic. I shall never be silent. Never, I say never. Is it you? You look like it. Okay, hold on, let me read this. Plant powerful mind-altering abilities, listen, heal, smoke. Okay. Some know Dranthium, a name derived from Tel. Or even the whites of the eyes take on a glint. I have it, right? Okay, I do have Dranthium. Now, let's say this is Dranthium. That was indeed not Dranthium. That was most definitely not Dranthium. That could be Dranthium. That was Dranthium! Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter toxins from surrounding air. So let's name this Dranth. Dranth. Next, Reuben Ward. I crept around the black comb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. Father, good luck in your puzzling. Thank you. It's more about flowers and puzzles, but the eyebright is some potent stuff I could see clear as day, but on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was eerie silence about this place, and every part of it was screaming to get out of it. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably an animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me. Beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. He wants wild coal. Wild coal. Purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of hair of the dog. Considered sacred plant. Do I have purple berries? That's not it. Purple berries. What's this? No, those are indeed flowers. There's some buttons with strange symbols on them hidden on my desk. Ah. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. These don't connect though. Okay, so those, I have 5 here. That one matches that. That matches that. That's bell. That matches that. That matches that. What am I supposed to, how am I supposed to... Can I... No, I can't. Okay. There's this one. That has more than that. Oh, okay. I think I understand. Maybe. What if I just line them all up? What if we make all of them? Okay. This is confusing. Some of these buttons on my desk look like the ones in the, yeah, I know that, but I matched them up, but you didn't give me. They can be arranged to make a code. I wonder what happens if I enter the code. Yeah, but how do I... They don't have like an end point, right? Is that combined with that? No. Ah, that could, those combine, it looks like. That looks like that combines to that. No, that doesn't combine. Do you combine? No. Excuse me, while things... Oh wait, no, maybe it's you two. Okay, so it's definitely you instead of that other one. Then it's you. Then it's you. This doesn't look like it goes there. That doesn't necessarily look like it. Actually, it does look like... Okay, let's try this. That one, bellflower. I don't know that's what it is actually called, but that's right. Aha! Guys, we're geniuses. Not really. I used a hint, but it's fine. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. Location of a cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge in a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be a decision to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. I have this and this. Does that work? I don't think that works. Not sure about that. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Black Hill Road, Kendall. Robert Barrow's Medicinal... Black Hall Road, Kendall. Okay. Devil's Night Trap. The plant is known colloquially as a corpse friend, and just as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death. The plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root creates a tonic. Okay. Trimble Huff. Huff is traditionally used as a decoration of wedding, as is thought to strengthen relationships. The cross section of the small cup, like flowers, generally point downwards to avoid filling it with water and to allow access to easy pollinating. Okay. So if I pull up this map and I bring this over? No. He said do it to a town. Goss. Okay, that doesn't seem right. I didn't. Oh, God bless it. I didn't mean to click on that. To look back at through my letters, I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to an application. Perhaps a new plant. Kentmore. Oh, Kentmore I. Right? I know. Hold on. Let me look at Beckfoot. Beckfoot candle. And then this had. Where is it? I lost it among my papers. I. Okay, so there. So I put this. Nope, that one. Beckfoot is right here. It said Beckfoot I. So I is on. Oh God, how did I do this? 12. H12? No. That's H12. Yeah, I was right. H12. So we're going to try H12. Hopefully that works. H. More important things I could be doing back. What? Someone help me. Oh wait, no, Beckfoot was candle. Why am I on I? Oh, I was on Kentmore I. God bless it. Candle is what I meant to be after. So candles. It's on this one for sure. E, okay. Candle's like E something. E12? Oh, wait, no, it's pointing towards O. I'm an idiot. So it is on 12, but it's on D12. Let's try that. Hopefully I'm right here. So D12. Yes! Candle leads me east of wastewater to the north. The mighty scaffold pike grazes the sky at the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. That these weird spiky plant. So now that's done. That's done. What is this? Golden Light start at Longmeg. Right, where's Golden Light? Oh, start at Longmeg. Longmeg. Jacks, grass. Where's Longmeg? Investigator. Those are a lot. That's a lot of apparently long meg refers to when was I told about that? Because I feel like that was a while ago I was told about that. Oh, that's because I'm jumping ahead of the story. Alright, we're not doing that because I jumped ahead of the story, and I didn't mean to. But we are going to go to... First of all, I feel like I should archive these, because these are just in my way now. What I was saying was, though... We're gonna continue with these, and we're gonna go to Kentmore, which I remember was up here, and we're looking for the eye. Right. There you go. Eye. Oof. It's either... We're gonna go here. Kentmore, I followed the... There we go. Bearing of the eye, ended up in a small forest north of Kendo. Woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Boom. Oh, purple berries. That's what we needed. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root with this plant is the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. Unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that the Norwood releases spores upon the invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. This one's now wild. You're gone. This... That's probably a more different story. I think we're done with that, but we're gonna put that there. Blackhall Road, Kendall. I don't think we have a Blackhall Road, do we? Hello, game? I could have done zoomed in like that. Oh my god. Where's my... There it is. Okay. It just wasn't showing up for some reason. What was it? Blackfall Road? Is that what I was looking at? There it is. Blackfall Road, Kendall. No, that's Kent. There we go, Kendall. Blackfall Road is what's... I'm not sure about, so let's go ahead and pop over there. You go there. Next. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach. I'll only try anything. A thick milky liquid. I think it's this one. Sounds to soured milk. No, wait, it could be that one. No, that's the stinking one. Let me click on sunset. Let me make sure before I just write it off. Sunset. Sunset monk from a stone, sometimes called stinking, blah blah blah. Tur unwanted souls and spirits. Okay, no, it's definitely not that. Parasol. I think it's a parasol. Hey. Right again. Verona, hi, how are you? Poor Ruben, he thought a little worse for wear this morning. He looks one, sorry. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite recover. or quite give up drinking. I'm sorry, I'm reading ahead. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then gilded dendra. They really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it is Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the old stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked over the lands hundreds of years ago. It says northeast of Tibet. Northeast of Tibet. Where's Tibet again? Northeast. Northeast. Wide area of the blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. That doesn't sound nice. Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't look nice. I don't like that. Let's end the day and continue on. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book etched away at the back of her mind. I think I probably have to use the little, not magnifying glass, the other thing. This 2 miles north of Foxfield. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield's somewhere. Yeah, 2 miles north, so here. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks, keeping the silence an omen. I take what I came for and leave. That lovely flower right there. That's what we got. Next. Hey, more mail. One from your librarian friend today. Looks like I'm going somewhere. In reference to your question and the other day about Long Meg, I am afraid that I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. Sort of test, they never allowed me to look through their stacks. Okay, Calder Abbey. Calder Abbey. Monks are usually associated in the mountains. Ah, there you are. Small window opens up with a much larger oak from the darkness. Ah, the friendship plant. I think it's, I want to say it's Gandhi root. Offering is considered a sign of, yes, I'm right. I'm wrong. It was on the same page. It's Fox button. Gandhi root's medicinal, helps the digestive system. I wish I was right, but you know what? I'll take a close second. I think close second is nice. Gandhi, no. Where is Fox button? There it is. Sheep snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. In the south they call this plant bulbs of Bayoni. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. There's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legends, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg had lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic. When one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. A tall stone then stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Aha, so that's why. That's what that card is for. Then I was like, oh, this, and I looked it up and I started too early. Which was my bad. Okay, so it wants me to start from there, go south 3, east 2. Whoops, okay. Here. No, here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The rivers in youth here flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the... Sorry, hold on. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Nice flower. Verona, hi. Pleasure to see you again. Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If old Arda was around, but she's not. They kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever was a time to share them, it'd be now. They know of a way to defeat the servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. I think some mountain a story with me. Take some mountain a story with me is what she asks. And says, you are going to be archived. Mountain a story. Brings an aura of confidence person. Large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Large cup-like. Large cup-like. I don't think I have a large cup-like flower. No, it's not in my mix of known flowers. It's not this. Jagged leaves also found. No. It's not this. This is a mushroom. Cup-like? Dark blue. What was that weird noise? Do I have that? Need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to a new map application. Driver's disc. Is it this one? But what about this? Black Hall Road, Kendall. Is there a Black Hall? I don't know what else that could mean. Yeah, no, it's not this one. It's not Balok's elixir. This I've already found out. That's done. It has to be this one. But I looked to Kendall. There's no Black Hall Road. There's nothing east, north, south, or west that's gonna be done. Black Hall Road. Kendall's here. Unless I just go to Kendall, I highly doubt that's it. Oh, it isn't. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow. Presumably, you're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on trade. Turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi and have just the thing for him, and it's this one. Well, I'm glad I finally confirmed that. He gave me 3 flowers. That's amazing. Okay, there's... Oh, wait, that could be cup-like. Does this say cup-like? Sing smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Story. Cups like flowers, but just a stale, damp set. It has to be those. What's this one? Oh, that's the dusty one I said. What about this? Yeah, it's definitely this. Weeping Bell, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft furrowed leaves can soothe insect bites and stings, also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay, so a story is what we're going for this. A story that, you know what? Why not? That's little. Actually, no, I don't want. No, let's spell it right. Story. No, stop putting caps. Sorry. I hate caps lock. Caps lock tends to annoy me. I think we're on to the next person, if I'm not mistaken. Thomas Green. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glassware is quite delicate and I've taken great care transporting them. Lab equipment's finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Ooh. Okay, so now I have whatever these are gonna be. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 4. That 9 petals on that one? Yeah, 9 petals. No, that's not. I mean, that could be it. No, it's way more than 9. That's 6. I think it's Mellow Glow. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. So one's Mellow Glow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that has little tendrils out. Not 6. That's more than 5. That's 6. I don't know about that one. Hold on, let me look at Candy Room. No, we're gonna say that's not it. Hopefully it's not. Here's 5, but that doesn't look like the right petals. That's not 5. Ooh, but that's 9. Oh, that could be it. Alright, I think it's Eyebright instead of Mellow Glow. That looks like it. No, it doesn't. That looks like the last one, though. Alright, we'll put that there. That looks like it. With the... Okay. No, but that has that. Oh, but that looks more like that. What the frick? That has more. I think... What's that back? Put that there. Alright, we'll go with that. I think... Oh, okay, I can actually... Oh, no. Made from crushed petals of 3 distinct plants. And when allowing those to drink those that retain important... I don't know. Maybe I'll get more of a hint later on. Hopefully I'll get more of a hint later on. Alright, let's just call the next person. The new Ardo wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Arduina? Okay, let's go. Let's see where the frick this takes us. It's a mountain? It's under a mountain, next to a river. Next to a church on the other side of said river. Well, let's look for the churches, because churches are easy spot. I think so, at least, with the... Oh, that tripped me up. I thought I found it. Where is it? I feel like I skipped it. Okay, I definitely skipped it. Church, mountain, next to another church. Let's just look at the rivers, because these are all rivers. So, church is next to a river. That's a castle. No, that's not it. There's a church, but that's not. That's Undermere. Doesn't count. Foxfield, where is it? Unless it's... Alright, we're gonna go right there. Yes! I was right! It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. Trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here as much as part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. Must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Okay, Ember Soul. Let's see what Ember Soul is. Make sure it's not a disrespectful plant. So thought to have protected properties. So I'm given an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Okay, that's most likely it. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for leaves. There's razor sharp. Okay. What is Cauldry? Cauldry is probably the opposite. No, and some say it's in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back this claim. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flowers offering to ensure the successful hunt. It grows from a thin... Okay, well... I'm guessing we need protection. This is also a successful hunt. feel like, I mean, it has to be this one, right? Because it's to her specifically. I mean, if I'm wrong, it'll give me a bad thing, right? Either way, I don't have Caldery, so I better figure it out now. I think it has to be... Which one would it be? It's not that. It's definitely not that. No. Do I even have it? Ember Soul, I'm sure. Well, it says Ember Soul. Nixon. I'm sure it's one of these plants. Oh, okay. It's gonna just do that, apparently. It has to be that one. It said razor sharp leaves. I was just hoping it would tell me I have Caldery, but apparently not. Evelum, the scent is considered overpowering by some, but it says stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Valium has many short leaves. Okay. Well, either way, it is Ember, and we're gonna put that all the way over here. Not all the way over here. There we go. Next. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the heck that means. Well, they take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their darn cold. I just want to attend my gardening in peace. Looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around. Larkshine. Do I have that? Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defensive mechanism that releases stinging barbs triggered by light. Well, I know what that one is, because it's my only one. Lissel of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. The plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The parsley petaled pale flower gives off a strong scent. So this one is a lark shine. I'm gonna end the day. We have 6 more days, 4 more days, some of that. 902, 803. Okay, so the mountain sizes. It's time she learned the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she thought out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Wahaha. Alright, so 902, which is Bowfell, because I remember that from the other day. 803. E16. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. That's a cool looking plant, actually. I like that. George Campbell. My old man reckons there's a plant which can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, I'm rich. I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell doesn't sound like it'd find you gold. No mind to say otherwise. Plant that's believed by many to lead to gold. Okay. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Soft-filled flowers can soothe insect bites, stings, also known as goes light and full of hope. What are these soft flowers looking for? It's probably not soft, but we'll see. Soft leaves. It's this one. Oh, it said Weeping Bell, so yeah, do look like Weeping Bells. Or at least the flowers do. The round flower head of a meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from the plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and that's fricked. Alright, so weeping. We'll just name you Weep. Don't cry, Sally. Don't cry. Next. Enos Elford. Ford. Task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreyers in town. We know he's paid you a visit recently. No doubt he's feeling his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendro. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice of the Dendro. It helps sway. That ain't happening. I don't think I'm gonna do that whatsoever. Doesn't threaten me to not do it, so. Or to do it. Almost Duncan. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I said I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination. I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you got something. I have to make this now? Need prepared elixir. I should go to my laboratory and study the recipe carefully. I need a new hint. Looking at the recipe for Bela, it appears that 3 of the flowers on my shelves look like they correspond to the 3. For studying Belok's recipe, I need Palance, Eyebright, and Prittle. Thank you. Palance, Eyebright, and Prittle. I do have Eyebright for sure. So I was right about Eyebright. Posture, darn you. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't like it. What the frick is Prittle? Most offers improvement of air quality, but Palance is a class of its own. It's called Sweet Breath, thanks for the plants are... Okay, obviously it's one I don't know. I feel like... No, that's Hot Heart. I think it's this. Let's look again, just in case. Yeah, it has to be that one. And what was the... Prittle. What is Prittle? I don't have one that is named Prittle. What else is known as Prittle? Apparently I've received this card, or this before. Prittle, Prittle, Prittle. Let me see. I think I did this one. Did I even match? No, I did. Did I do that? I'm gonna go back in the VOD and tell me if I ever did this. So Prittle, Palance. Give me a second. Where's? Oh frick! Where'd they go? Which one were they again? Palance was over here. No, frick. Frick, which one was Palance? Oh, and I gotta go back in my clips now to look at whatever I just put in there. Whatever the blue ones are. They go away? Wait, did they get used up? Oh, they got used up. Oh, no, they didn't. They're... Okay, no, I guess they're got moved in here. Okay. What was this? Palians? Let's name it Pal. This one would just be Prit, because it was a frickin' jackwagon. Could have sworn I did that. I don't know. Get out of here. Seriously. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some wild medicinal properties when dried and eaten and can relieve pain. Oh, I should probably put Baylock elixir on this. You know, we'll just name it Baylock. Next, Alice Boyd. I've run out of oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling purple plant with small purple flowers. Sweet-smelling with small purple flowers. Okay. Is this sweet-smelling? Okay, probably this one. Okay, that's not it. Oh, it's small purple flowers. Ooh. It's not Dranth. No, that's not small purple flowers. There we go. Solomon's Scepter, that's what it was. Hey. Oh goodness, Hellbore, you haven't been getting enough food. That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? Mother's had me looking into the servant creature for you, but I'm afraid of not getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before. I'm drawing a blank, but I want to try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archive would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellbore hugs. I'm not been getting anywhere looking through my collections at Ambleside for a mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and historic scrolls, take a wide variety of subjects, maybe worth a visit. Muncaster. Mooncaster? I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention, the Wokendendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Wokendendru is loyal to the summoner who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created where Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, specific plants are not known. Have I entered the villa? What villa? Thank you for the hydrate. And hi, how are you? I know what fee I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on night shift. Norwood. Oh, I have entered. Sorry, I read that for you too fast. I think you asked if I entered somewhere. You're tired? Yeah. Well, glad you're back home. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket water. Yep. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to naked eye. Pleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible. So I'm guessing it's a mushroom then. You know, I'm gonna go with this one. It was indeed not that one. Spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing only. The book says no release spores that show up in a device in a position that could use. Oh my god, is this? Ah. Just gonna go ahead and name this Norwood. You know, I had no idea that it said under unnatural light, so I didn't think that was gonna be it. Daisy Dock. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It's said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. You know, I could probably brew something. Then again, I don't know if I should. I don't think I even have that plant. Alright, we're on today. I don't know. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the artist was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light, the number of petals on a lucky camellia flower. So 7, and I don't remember what golden light is. We're on day 12. There's 4 more days. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Sorry, I saw something. That slightly upset me. Let's see. Golden light. Stems, golden light, golden light. Waxy, brimlock. It's not brimlock. Afterlife, camellia flower at 7. I remember. Uses of cauldron are not well known. Oh wait, hold on. Golden light. Is golden light an actual one, or is it? It's gilded dendron. Highly doubt it. Nope, it's not. No, I don't want to call the next customer. I'm trying to find what golden light is. Pardon. No, it's not you. It's not you. No. It's not lesser. Lemon dandy. It's not lemon dandy. Guys, what's golden light? Doesn't know. Quality. No. Golden light, golden light. Wallflowers. It's not it. Worry less? Okay. What did I not do? I'm an idiot. I passed by this too, and my god, oh my goodness. Weeping Bell, so L7 is where it wants me to go. L7. I amble through Meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers to catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapwood, cat ears, and hidden among them something new for my collection. 2 new things, actually. Part of me wants to alphabetize them, but then I kind of don't want to alphabetize them. Bethany Coleman. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Ardoin saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with the secret the sisterhood kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendro. Keep it safe. Use it wisely and know how to open it, of course. I'll know how to open it? Doesn't look like I know how to open it. I need a key. And I really don't have a key, unless it's this. That is not it. Is it this? It's not this. Next. More mail. They're saying Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know how much more than that. Haven't the Siege Redemptions have got all excited about it. Bunch of chanting outside pullovers right now. Looks like I'm going somewhere. Foxfield. I remember Foxfield. Tried it, and it wants me to go. I'm gonna go here, but it might be next to it. Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swenside. Stone circle, a faint path leads me over a ridge into a deli here. To a dell, I thought deli. I was like, what? Here, plant thrives sheltered from the wind. Forest Vare. I'm going to Blackcomb. I'll kill the servant. My people have saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I'll take Embersoul. Embersoul? I know I have Embersoul. Hold on. Why does it want me to give him the other one? Let's see. What does the other one do? Is the other one bad? Embersoul. Thought to have protective properties, sometimes given as a deities in return. But what's lesser? Oh god, is lesser like a fear one? It'll make him like really terrible. The round flower head of the Meridox is made of yellow flowers. Drop smelling substance can utterly drain a person's mental facility. Oh my god. No, I'm not doing that. I'm giving him Embersoul, because that's fricked. Which one is it? Mellow Glow? No. Finite Story. Maybe it'll take a moment to actually organize these. There's Ember. Posture check, hydrate. How dare you? Widow's Woe. Scented to reduce fear, also the comfort, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Daintily dark flowers grow up from a bed of long, thin leaves. Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. Would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts. On elixirs, for example. Arson. 21 Orchid Road. I mean, it's an Undermere, so I'm guessing do I just click on Undermere? Streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. Many of the buildings neighbors can reach across. Okay, I read this. 21 Orchid Road. Nope, not that. Underside. Okay, let's just leave. Or in the day, I mean. Endeavor Raven Spider. Endmore Raven Spider. Endmore Raven Spider. ERS? No. Equipped with the art of knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone, as she made her preparations. Raven Spider, Endmore. Where's Endmore? Endmore. There it is. Put this here. What's between the Raven and Spider? That's one I don't get, because Raven Spider 29 L20, no, L29 is just that. It doesn't. If it was like under here, maybe I'd get it, but. Let's see. Try to be smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I count this? 1, 2, 3, 5. No. 1, 2, 3. I'm so good. A jackdaw croaks hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass among the plants grow. I'm so good. So good. Grace Enright. You heard of the masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. The creature is huge, unstoppable, and say it obeys her every command. Certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. Guess I'll sew from some Daisy Duck to help me get through. Daisy. Some potion grant courage. Said the ancient warriors would take it. So Daisy Duck, it could be that. Yeah, it looks like that. Let's say this. And we're right. Like always. No, just kidding. Dead man's fingers. We know what that one is. Fungus typically found in dense forests, through a mulch. At glance, it appears though the corpse reaching. Good thing we didn't name it anything else. So let's name this Daisy. Daisy. And we're gonna name these Fingies. That's it. I've definitely already spelled it. Put those up top, and we are on to the next customer. The next customer turns out to be the mailman. Later was delivered to an unusual way. There was no address provided, just a horticulturist spelled wrong. Assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. There it is. Oh, it's Santa Claus! Ho ho, so you got it working, oh. Yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bofel at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. So the north of Bofel at the source of Esk. North of Bofel. Just somewhere up here. There's at the source of Esk. Where's the river Esk? North of Bofel. Oh, it's literally at. Okay. Sure enough, I'm playing here that I've never seen before. Okay, that's a weird looking plant. But I'll take it. Thoradune. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. He's been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me, too, to help identify, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dune mushrooms, woods west of Undermere, across the lake. Mr. Dune mushrooms, woods west of Undermere, across the lake. So probably right there. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. I think I know those. I think I've seen the picture in the plant in the book. Ah, my dear friend. Lord Fremont told me that he was able to help find some information on the servant. I'm looking over the library. All I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Palliance. I have Palliance, and I know what Palliance is. I think. Palliance, Palliance, Palliance. Where is it? There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's, Pal. Guys, I know my plants. Sour Brandy. Bandy. Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Lorena Chapman. Miss Chapman, my cousin will be married in 3 days. If you have some Trimble Huff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find myself. If you know my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. Well, okay then. Let's go to Trimble Huff. This has expanded quite a bit. Trimble Huff is traditionally used as decoration of weddings. Strengthens cross-section of the small cup-like flowers that generally point downwards to avoid filling with water. They point downwards. No, that's worth. Don't think it's that. Bell likes heart-shaped leaves. No, that's not it. I feel like it's this one. These have the mind of their own. You know, let's look up if that has the same. No, because this is a different flower entirely. It's not. At least scroll around. Flower in hardy nature. It's no. Do I have this? I should have it around here, apparently. That's not it. That's... Flowers are blue. No. said they face downward. It's not this. It is it's very like much like you have to remember where your plants are, which is why I'm like I should probably put them. Where's okay? No, I need the next one. It's one of these. Okay, I was definitely wrong. They face down? It's not those. Did I put the right one? Maybe I didn't put it correctly. Most traditionally, cross section of the small cup like flowers, the germ point downwards to avoid flowing water. Small cup. These aren't small cups. They don't point down. Which one's true? Which is causing me to think none of these are right. And it's testing me. Wait, which did I put these up on accident? Could be those. Hold on, let's see if I accidentally put the other ones up. I put the other ones up, that's why it messed me up. Okay. Glowhorn. The glowhorn forest lantern pixie lamp is phosphorescent illuminating the trees that grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking in it, fearing that faint lights will lure them to their demise. So let me put Trimble. You know, we'll name it Trim. That's... okay. Darn caps lock. Okay, end day. I think we're on day 13 or 14. 8 miles to the east from this. Oh, Great Oak. 8 miles east from Great Oak. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by the sunset and she would work by candlelight. At times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly. So that at first the watcher was not sure that anything happened, then he saw it. So 8 miles east of the Great Oak. We have 2 more days. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, you can tag them yourself and then definitely, yeah. Oh, apparently this was incorrect. Because we have this. Oh, Gosforth. I'm bozo. Okay, hold on. We have to... Yeah, I like how you... Like, that's another way of things. Like, imagine you had to, like, remember these all by, just thought. That would be insane. Perfect. Alright, Gosforth is where I need to go. 8 miles east of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters drew me a reflective trance. Here and there flowers I don't recognize grow along the bank. More flowers for the flower god. Next person. Thoradun, hi. Well, he meant and ate those bloody. He went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way. I'm worried about him. I'm sure I've got a guide to poison mushrooms around here somewhere. Did I leave it in my laboratory? What? I have a guide to poisonous mushrooms? Oh my goodness, I have a guide to poisonous mushrooms. Sometimes fatal can usually be cured by taking hot part boiled and... What did she say? Bad way, don't worry about it. Is there anything we can do? Oh, sick. Generally not fatal in small doses. Crushed leaves from sour brandy. Often fatal can be remedied using sap. Of course now he's sick. Okay, he's just sick, so it's not fatal. There's are unmarked, but yeah, challenge yourself to use them. Yeah, that's usually what I do. I didn't know I had this. I didn't look in the laboratory. Otherwise, if I had known I had this, I would have. Often fatal antidote can be used. Okay, so it's not fatal. I'm pretty sure he didn't die. So I think it's sour bandy is what I need. Which... Sour bandy could be help memory recovery, especially if the memory has been... Oh no, it's not bandy. Yeah, no, it's not bandy. Fine. Said he's sick. What about hot part? What is hot part used for? These can provide pain relief. Fern leaf, lemon dandy, use flower dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, what about Royal Gentia? Nope, that's the wrong page. Known ways to release the binds. One of the few ways known to release the bind of swift snare is to apply. Didn't tell me what. Oh, I probably should have set the ones aside that he found. I think it was this one. And that, I don't think that's a mushroom. Is this a mushroom? No. Why not usually we initially found them? Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember, but I don't. No, mushrooms I found was this one. We'll say it was that one, because... see what's Bishop Parasol. It's not Bishop Parasol. Copper. No, it's not copper. It's a farmer's worry. Only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for sure at time. Severe fatigue once effect wears off. It might not be farmer's worry. I think we might do spring wax cap. Okay, it's not spring wax. Okay, let's try farmer's worry, and we're gonna do Royal Gentia and see if that's the Royal. Where's my royal plant? There you are. It was royal! We did it! Liverstone. Advise the handling this plant. It's paralyzed the agent contained within. Liverstone's a mushroom with pointed caps. It might be this one. Or it could be... I don't know. We'll see. Next person. Oh god. I've been to Blackcomb. This guy did not go through well. I fought the servant and lived. So my adversary stands. Must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. What the frick is St. Quentin's elixir? I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure something... Is there something that gives me... No, you're a disc. Loyal to summoner. No, it's you. Right? No. Soon to immortal since his vulnerabilities does not mean... Many hundred years ago, Blackcomb to the south, the Watcher of the Great Oak and Dendra was ousted from this world. 5 plants to... None of these help me. So use tonics and quintus. Okay, next time. I have a card and antiquities. Maybe there's something. Okay, how do I get there though? Orchid Road, Arsine, Antiquities 21 Orchid Road. That's all it says to me. So let's go. What if it's O21? I highly doubt it. But it's like Orchid. I don't think we have an Orchid. That's what I imagine. Because this is where we are. We live here. I'm gonna just go O21. If it's not it, we'll just... Hello? Hold on. Things just crashed. Hello? Hello, hello. I think things... Alright, I think we're good. I think my Wi-Fi cut out, and so I was very confused on what happened. Hello. Now I'm waiting for my phone to blow up because I forgot to open my phone again because I had installed a new update. So now it's blowing up. There we go. We're going to Arnside. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones, an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to the Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Elixir of the Darned, made from a combination of Arbitum, Alicorus, okay, yep, The powerful elixir is dangerous and should caution is advised. Instead of bring a person back from the brink of death at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost of life, but no longer really what. That's fricked. Okay. Elixir will any drinker of it to overcome the senses of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, not wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. Five-pointed leaf, which doesn't tell me anything. A daisy dock, a candlewood, and a sheep snap. I need to get these all out of my way, because that's, oh my god, so many. That can go there. So I need a daisy dock, which I just named Daisy. I think it's at the end, actually. Nope, apparently not. There's Daisy. Daisy, candlewood. Do I even have candlewood? I don't know that yet. Which is a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Red flower provides. Long, flat leaves. That's just long, tall leaves. Grow at the ends of thin stems. There, I think this is it. So we're gonna name this Candlewood and be hopeful about it. Candle. Candle shall be your name, and you shall like it. Candle and sheep snap. Which, do we have sheep snap? No. No, we do not. Alright, sheep snap. Sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. Green seed pods of the green snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when trapped to the south. They call this plant bulbs of Bayonet. And if it's a bulbs, it's probably this one. Look soft, they are in fact quite hard. I think this one's sheep snap. I'm like 90% sure. Yay! We are indeed correct. Now the question is, where did that elixir go? Ah, it's right there. Cool. What is it called? Quentin? We're gonna name it Quinn. And then he is going to have a Beautiful. Prittle. I know what Prittle is already. Covered by pretty Grottos dies, blah blah blah. I already have Prittle, so it's fine. No, this is not known. And another letter for us. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though he pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. That filthy rat! I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. Oh, just... I'm feeding him something poisonous. I just want everyone to know that. Sadgil Chalice. Sadgil's over here. Chalice. Chalice is right there. Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to a touch. In moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush. Ooh, it's like a Venus flytrap. Next, pet the cat. Reuben Ward. Verona tells me you're working on gathering plants for a ritual that helps us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From this, Verona told me I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare. Binder Ankle Grabber. The Binder Ankle Grabber and Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extract oneself without help. So snare has small heart-shaped leaves. Do I have this? Probably not. But... it's probably that. No, those aren't heart-shaped though. Yeah, probably not that. Thaddeus Cornwall. Read somewhere about a plant that'll lead you to gold, as some drooping red flowers and frilled leaves. I know that one. I remember it because it was Weeping Bell, and just hearing Weeping Bell, and you're like, gold! Because you're going to cry because you don't find gold. Enos Alford, hello, sir. I can't help noticing the Drear Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you're not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. Get out of here with your Dendru bullcrap. Alright, we're at the end of the day. Decay gives way to new growth from death. The cycle starts again west of Whitesker by the river. That's a Sker. Beyond the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. Shepard turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Oof. He did not run for long is pretty bad. West. Chase starts again. Or cycle starts again west of Whitesker by the river. The F is Whitesker. There's Whitefell. White Seer. This way. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder from the chest of a skeleton a plant grows. That's a nice looking plant. Next. Hello, delivery man. I've lived under mirror all my life. I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop this beast. Looks like I'm going somewhere. I was speaking to a woman from Anside who told me that a cave nearby that locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Fortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say. When I pressed her, warmest regards, Amos Duncan. So we're going to Arnside, somewhere east. So Arnside's somewhere down here. Well, White Seer Cave, exactly where we were. Then crack runs down the rock, widening as near the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. Large boulder blocks the entrance. Too heavy to move. We'll go with this one. Nope. I was right. It was Farmer's Worry. Twilight Leptua. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root, an eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower, the smell it gives off is quite foul. Let me just quickly... Farmer. We're gonna name it Farm. Besides how easily I am able to roll away the rock with the help of the Farmer's Worry, as my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. I received those two plants, which are one I recognize, I think, and the other one might be something else. Face Swift. Why can't I remember? There's something important I know, but there's only darkness now. Sour Bandy. Do I know Sour Bandy? I think I went over Sour Bandy. No. Sour Bandy can help with memory cover. Yep, name of this plant rides the fact that almost edible. This large stamen, extremely bitter to the taste. Large stamen doesn't sound great. I feel like I know what that is, but I just forget. I feel like it's this. Somewhat pungent. Probably not that, but we're gonna go for it. Nope. Definitely not that. Sorry, we can help. Name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, large stamen extremely bitter to the taste. What does that remind me? Oh, wait. Leaves some underneath. Large stamen seems to have sources of... yep, it's this one. So this is sour. Sour. No, we're gonna name it Bandy. Bandy sounds better. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold, who knows what terror is lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out, and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Umbrella. A powerful balm against disease of the heart. Not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Those long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. That sounds very familiar. Alden Gregory. Wife of 30 years is dying. This is the truth of it, as is painful as say out loud. Doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. Man at the hospice lets live about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and all I could think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm like, frickin'. I guess I have to fulfill this. But this is bad. This one's a bad one. Arbitum Alacretus, Maculus Retentia, and Ment Fortis. So let's start at the beginning. So A-M-M. So A and M. Just look for that. Arbitum There it is. It's Cabelia. Cabelia. Might be over here. That's Prit. There it is. Cabalion. M. Morris. No, it's not that one. Morris? Nope. Mac and Men's is what I'm looking for. Men's Fortis. That's where it is. Some Duranthium. Duranthium. Okay. This one we named Dran. It's not that. There's Dranth. And then Mac. Mac. No, that's Mar. Mac. Ah, there it is. Potentia Henchunk. Further, Henchunk can be startling effects of mind. Even a small dose can result in a short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts has been known to cause severe amnesia. Two-burst bowls has been an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, is ready to harvest. So it is a bulbous thing. Do I have this? Is a question. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have Henchuk. No, I don't. Hey, ooh, wait, that could be it. Sound like strawberries dipped in honey. Oh, no, that's the other one. Striped appearance when cut open, when the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green. So it's probably blue-green. I don't think I have this. Bland swelling. Yeah. Oh, I know it's Henchuk, but I don't have Henchuk, do I? I mean, no, I asked this multiple times. My goodness, I'm sorry. Tuber's bulb. It's an unusual structure growing in bursts. I feel like it has to be this one, even though it's not saying it is. Okay, I was very much wrong about it being that one. Oh, wait. It's quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruit has no noticeable odor. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. This one's Henchuk. I was right. Frick, where'd it go? Crap. First off, this is the darned elixir. That's what we're naming that. Average, pretty blue flowers line the stems of the sought after plant. Oh, that's right. It got used up. It said that if you give harvest to your beloved under the light of the moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. That's cool. Forgot all of these are used up. What a delightful shop you have here. I'm only in town for a brief, but I heard that you might have some liverstone. Liverstone. Do I have liverstone, guys? Ah, it's this one. Mushroom pointy caps, poison strange, my fingertips feel slightly numb. Yeah, it's definitely this one. Thumb, pronounced tomb. Oh, tomb. The flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Interesting. Liver stone. Next. Ah, it's you. Can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for the return of my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Death, Widow's Woe, or Dead Man's Fingers. Dead Man's Fingers will... Fungus typically found in dents through a mulch. At a glance, it appears though. Set to shrink, resolve, and sharpen the mind. Or I give them Widow's Woe, which will induce fear, also called induce fear. Yeah, I don't think I want to make them induce fear and then let them kill people. Here, have the fingies. Carnivorous Torum, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man named Andrew Jardine, he was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the cult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. This is real. Nothing. Next. Hollis Gibb. This we talk over the last few nights down the royal oak of servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking the hills, but I daren't live in my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would help still warm my heart. But yes, I do. No, I don't think I do. Pretty sure I don't. What does he want? Glowworm. Glowhorn. EFG. Glowhorn, a forest lantern, a pixie lamp is phosphorant in trees. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing the faint lights would lure them to their demise. This one has to be Glowhorn, right? Yep. Pennybell. The leaves of the Pennybell are chewed or some of their hallucinogenic properties, whereas highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. That's not good. So far we're going through all of these. My voice just cracked. Do you hear that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, we need to start moving stuff over here. End the day. What's the next? To the east of the castle, across the river, through the mountains pass, it grows the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But the power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Bum bum bum. This is apparently the last day. Sounds like you need to hydrate and posture. Don't you, son of a bitch! This guy says to the east of the castle. Considering there's no river past that one, I'm going to say it's not that castle. There's no mountain pass there. You said to the edge of the wood, you son of a bitch. One moment, please. The edge of the wood. Alright, so you want to know some bullcrap? You know how it said to the edge of the wood? This is the edge of the wood, technically, right? Which is at 33. But for some reason... Oh, wait, the edge of the wood. That's okay. Not the end of the wood, the edge of the wood. So it wants me literally at the start right here. That's okay. What the fudge? I had to look that one up. I was like, that math ain't math in there. And apparently math was mathing, it just wasn't the right math. Alright, this one right here. Wait. Crap. Trees sway effortlessly in the cold breeze, the low hum of the crickets chirping rides the wind. Sense of the calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Verona Green, hi, how are you? It is time. The servant is on the move once again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual. I hope for all the sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. What ritual? Where am I going? I don't know what all the plants we need. Alright, next. Oh, it's you again. Act towards too late. Okay, fine. Where's the ritual site? Is it Stone Circle or is it Swineside Stone Circle? I'm going to Swineside. I should have thought of what happened here if the stones could tell. Okay, well, I messed up. So which one was it? The Dendru, hundreds of Witchwool to the south, Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted. Gather ritual site. Okay, maybe it's the other stone circle. Or wait, hold on. Let me read this thing in. Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Oh, is it at the Great Oak? Oh, I think it's at. Oh, it's at the Great Oak. Okay. All right, I know where to go now. Small stone strike sits off one side of the clearing. 5 rows run out from the center of the stone, widening recesses at the base. 5 slots for plants. Let me get the circular wooden box open. I think I have a plant that can open. Oh, Cavalum. Cav frickin' Liam. Cav frickin' Liam? Who the frick is Liam? Cavalum? Whatever it is. I know what it wants. I didn't even think about that. I thought I actually had to wait for a key. Apparently not. Also, ooh, you're the plant I needed. Freaking, I don't remember what you were called. Sheep. Royal. Where is it? Guys, tell me where it is. Where'd I put it? I haven't used that in years. By years, I mean yesterday. Cav. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Find is first is the corpse friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth is lift a curse. Last, the petals to skirt blood's reverse. So the corpse friend. So we're just going to probably go to everyone that we don't have. Plant known quickly as corpse friend, if just as a seed, it would cause slowly. Has a light, pleasant scent, not similar to pine needles, boiling the root. What is this? Is it that? Slightly anti-seedy? Okay, so it's not that. A rather unpleasant scent. What about this? It smells like sweet. So it's a pleasant scent. Okay, we're gonna put that as a maybe. I don't think it's that. Gested as a seed, it will cause slow agonizing. Okay, so it's not that. Dark purple flowers, okay. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Not similar to pine needles. Okay, so it's this one. It's not that one. So that's the first one. Okay, it doesn't exactly say what. First, of course, friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. The ankle grabber. Which one was the ankle grabber? Caldry. Is Carnivorous Taurin? No, it wasn't. Evelyn? Overpowering, simulate senses renate. No, it's not that. Also, let me quickly put that as the... What is it called? I'm gonna say a night cap. Oh. No, you just have to go there. Beautiful flowers, saw it said of average to your beloved under the light of the full moon. Clearly not it. Lesser Meridoc. Round Meridoc, smaller to lock, and really drain a person's mental facilities. It's not that. Neptune, tell the truth when eaten. Pennyfell. I already know Brittle. Another two to some of their allergic properties. No. Son of a beach. I tried not clicking on that. Spring wax cap? No, it's not you. Red conscious poisonous resulting. Okay, not you. Swift snare. Binder, ankle grabber. Never let go or several names given to this plant. Give someone clues properties. It's possible to extract oneself. Has small heart-shaped leaves. Has to be, right? That's not heart-shaped. Okay, so this is... Where is it? Swift snare. That should go to the second one. The next is... Third is the Fearbringer, fourth to lift a curse. Considering I didn't see fear, I imagine it's going to be... Sometimes associated with death is fragrance with soaps. Triple leaf, root, plant, glue, and dirt. Not before by pretty flower, smell gives off, it's quite foul. Widow's Woe, induce fear. Also called Kemp Foot. Okay, so this one's the fear one. Which does that look like? Dainty dark flower grow from a head of a long thin. That could be it, probably not. Not that. Dark purple flowers. Long, thin leaves. We're gonna say this one is Widow's, even though this is Dainty Dark Flowers. I mean, it's kind of dark. Dainty, I think, means delicate. We're gonna name Widow there. Fourth, live a curse. And last, a petal secure. So I'm gonna leave Fever Kiss, I'm confused with. Fourth is to live a curse. Umbrella? Against all diseases, the heart will cure one illness, set in it eases plain prolonged life. No. Carnivorous and Cauldron. Reminds of a man called who's caught slowly eaten by a large specimen. Bears a coat, a cross section of Torrens. No. God is well known. Some say its application of dark as the author never says. Those who worship the huntress, flowers are to ensure successful hunt. Nightcap we already have. Many, some of it says rejuvenate senses. So have it to your beloved. No. Single drop smelling sap can utterly drain a person's mental facilities, rendering them slow. However, it's highly addictive, like sickness and death. But I inquire great care too. Unless the lifted curse remains to a potion, which I don't think it does. Yes, I already have the wooden box open. That's fine. Let me go back and look through. Balox, plants Balox is a potent memory. Okay, that one's the remember stuff one. Bring someone back from the brink of death if they lose their soul. It's good beforehand. Fear is not always a bad thing. So it's not the potions. I feel like I'm at a lost here. I don't remember what's to lift a curse. I don't think any of these said it was ever to lift a curse. Gloom, despair, don't be full of it. Lizzie, hi, how are you? Totally not looking something up. Don't you? No, we're not doing that. No. Deadly poison causes blood slowly turning up black. Ah, the reverse, the elder. Oh, that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. Okay, that goes last, and then I need long ver something like that. It's not called Witch's Remedy. The long verk said to lift curses. Apparently, they don't. This was said to lift curses, so I was just dumb. Long. Okay, here we go. Hydrate, posture check. Darn you. This is that cooking game you told me. I didn't say it was a cooking game. Where are you getting cooking game from? What is this blasphemy? Oh. Sorry, I just stretched. That hurt. Big stretch. 3 out of 5 plants are correct, which means that 2 of them are not. What do you mean? I got every single one of them correct. But... right? Hold on, I have to look at the Swift Snare, Widow's Woe, Long Varric, and Night Trap. So... which one am I missing? Is one of these not Night Trap now that I have to look? Okay, I got Night Trap right. Oh, I have Widow's Woe wrong. Oh, it's because I have Widow's Woe. I'm just an idiot and didn't. Where is it? Right? Can you make a potion to fix your prostate? I don't know if it can. With the things you be saying, man, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. Swift Snare. It's this one. That doesn't even look like the picture, but okay. Sure, sure. And the last one was Widows. I don't have this. Why don't I have this? Oh, it's because of the note. That's why I don't have it. That's why. Follow the Dundon tributary to its source. Oh, okay. I'm just dumb. Don't mind me. Redundant to its source. Okay, well, it said redundant, did it not? See, even though the thing gave the answer to me, I was like, no, I'm just gonna do exactly what the thing says. And sure enough, exactly what the thing says is wrong. Apparently it's L13. Wait, that says River Dundon's going up. Like, how is this River Dundon? How is this the source? Make that make sense. There we go, this plant. So these are just wrong now. So this one's Swift Snare. And this one's Widow. Widowmaker. Some epic music, you're right, there is some epic music. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up in reality. It was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Here we got the right plants. Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing still and terrifying, is a black silhouette of the servant. Oh God! that is terrifying. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm slicing through her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood? Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbs to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. Servant has his huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood out in a small cavity in the shrine. Everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits us in the chest. hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Oh, frickin' flashbang. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding light of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would happen if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tensions that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course. Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel the mess. She is his daughter, after all. Ooh. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there's always more plants to learn about and discover. Sleeping Dendru, it is done. The servant can go back to being dark story for dusty shelves. Ending 2, Elder Finium. There are many endings in this, apparently. Let's see. Reuben's alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona, she regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Bethany Coleman, in your debt, your actions help save the sisterhood. Faye Swift, she has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. In hiding, Enos Alford has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in a Rydal cave once again. Wounded Forrest Vare, both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Jork Burbage, currently pursuing legal actions against strange horticulture. Who gives a frick? This guy punched a dog. Kill him. Thea Ward, the woman in the jade mask, ashamed of her actions caused so much pain and death, it's not like she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Game by Rob and John Duncan. Earlier. Have you ever heard of the monastery, the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in the part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns a horseshoe in on Main Street. Man from Ravenglass is what he said, so I'm guessing we're going to Ravenglass. Plants identified 59 out of 77. I should call in the next customer and maybe look through my notes and letters. Or do I have customers still? Okay, I guess we're still going. It's good to see you, Hellbore. It's been a while. It seemed as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I'm buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. Hey, you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collecting some information on selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all the plants. Let's start with Moonlight Flower, Bellanox. I've always loved that. Alright, Bellanox. Okay, so this is cool, where I can actually... I thought I was going to end up leaving all these alone, which I was kind of upset about. But luckily, that is not the case. So we're going to grab our book. Bellanox. Wait, why is it telling me Bellanox? The Moonlight Flower. Bellanox isn't even a flower. Is there something else called the... Oh wait, unless it's literally called Moonlight Flower, and I'm just bozo. No, you're not. It's not called Moonlight. Am I dumb? Am I not reading Bellanox? Apparently it's just not there. Unless it was updated and it's not called, because I see what it's trying to say. What the flower actually is. which is this one. That's also not, you know. Spring wax cap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? Yeah, that has to be a. I'm just gonna name it Nox. Spring cap, right? That's what we want. Spring wax cap. Spring. It's this one. She wants the average. Average is... Pretty blue flowers line the stems. Woody! God, what took you so long, Woody? Come on now. Flowers line the stems is sought after flower. I think it's this one. Fool's Midnight. I feel like we've seen that one. I don't think it's called Fool's Midnight. Nope. Okay, that was not right. Full. No. Okay, let's just go by Umbrella. Powerful against diseases. Umbrella. No. Yeah, some of these names aren't even right, which is interesting to see. Because this one's name is Fool's Midnight. So actually, I don't like that I have to look it up to know. I wanted to actually just have the book entries, but apparently I don't. Can I... Game? Please? Thank you. Getting details of the podcast figured out. We're trying to get that started up soon. And you just now tell me this. I thought we were in this together, man. No, I'm just kidding. Fool's Midnight, done. Oh, demo sounds nice. I wonder if that's the mom's part in her tea. I'm often thought she might have a secret ingredient that makes it worth demo. What the frick is demo? I don't have demo. What is this game? Apparently this is demo. Stop making me look at stuff, please. Okay, you go there. Lesser Murdoch. See, now you're talking, because we actually have that name in here. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. This is it. I knew it. You are. I was trying to get Discord events set up and also trying to figure out a time zone ad. Discord, since we got out-of-state people, gotta make it life difficult. No, gotta make life difficult in different areas over here. Lesser. And they come all go CST. CST is the best time. Umbrella. Says the umbrella smells of strawberries. There's so many afflicting. I think this one's about right. E. See, that one I knew was that. There's so many more plants apparently. Emvellum. That's not what I clicked on. I've never heard of Emvellum. Neither have I. Sun produces overpowering by some said to stimulate sensitive name. Many short, pretty leaves. That's what I was saying. No other states exist in my one paint cell. Valid. Penny bell, penny bell, penny bell, penny bell. Leaves of the penny bell are chewed by some that loose, however, it's highly addictive. Highly addictive. Oh, whoops. I think this is those. It's probably that. And again, it kind of doesn't look like that either. Nah, it's probably not. No, I don't think it's that. I feel like it's this, but... Penny Bill. Ah, oh my god, it's all the way over here. That's why I didn't see it. Gotta bring those closer. Penny Bill. Birdum. I often use birdum leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Back through my letters, I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to a new map location. You learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. So I'm really looking for Blackville of Ravenglass. Alright, there's Ravenglass. Let's look for Blackfell real quick. Vale. Yeah, no, so let's go to Ravenglass. I'm met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes, who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of Blackvale marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been headed west because I could feel the sun on my face. It was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed here since. As we return to leave, he adds, here, if you're serious about going, you better have this. I'm guessing he gave me Elixir of Blackvale. Okay, let's see. That, I don't need that. Nope, that's definitely not that. Hold on, let me get rid of some papers, because papers don't need to be here anymore. Pretty sure I don't need that paper. Or that paper. I can go there. Find the Blackville marked on any map. They don't want to be found. Monster was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. Possibly then we followed the river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass and I see... Okay, so they had... So I guess east, maybe? Because he said he headed west. So he said... Let's follow this again. They don't want to be found. The stairs at the edge of a wood. Must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face. And it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. So east of here, they crossed 2 rivers, so that's 1, 2. Then we followed a river for a while. like down there. So if I go like... No, I didn't find it. I just thought it was gonna be lucky. Or that one just... I feel like now we're just like trying to just... Not even complete the game, but... Where are things? What did I... Sorry, I'm looking for something now. Ow. Let's see how far off I was. How far was I? I'm getting it. Oh, okay. I guess I went that way instead of here. So apparently it's like right there. First I have to make this elixir they want. What is... Nope, put that away. Where... Wait, where did the elixir go? Oh, here it is. No seed will grow that does not wither, no water will languish upon the river, no man will last forever hail. We all wear the blackened veil. Leaf the Storian, dark flower of tomb, stench of twilight. Storian. Tomb is Thum, like T-H-U-M. What was the second one or middle one? Nope, that's not what I want. I mean, that's... Or yes, but no. But yes, but no? Right, guys? Yes, but no? Don't look at memes? I feel like I need to look at memes now. Because you told me not to. What mind games you playing, boy? What mind games? Sort of the Twilight. We're just gonna throw them. I looked it up, I'll be honest. I saw something and I was like, oh. We're gonna keep that right there. For those. This one was Elixir of the Black... We'll just name it Veil. Then we're going to I-12. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks in the black veil know the horticulturists. The ones in the center of the group adds. They will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. So stay silent. Here, have that. They remember the trio accept the flower elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return from a stack of parchment. So this would have helped with figuring out what the other stuff was. So they did do it. I just didn't read something. My bad. Nothing happened, I swear. This is throwing me off, though. I have to look, like, for 2 towns that are next to each other. What 2 towns are, like, right by each other with a mountain? 3rd town. So like in like diagonal quadrants. No, that's not it. I guess landmarks rather than towns, right? Would that count? That's kind of. No, because there needs to be a mountain like right there, so no. No, that's not it. Beckfoot. No, mountain. Oh. Kinda, but no, there's no circle above. Yeah, no, that's not it. I don't like I hear a heartbeat. I don't know if anyone else hears it. Every now and then. I feel like I definitely missed it. Is that what she wants now? Birdum? I was doing something. I can't remember what. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. Alright, I guess let's continue this. Birdum, 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 birdum. Birdum is this. Birdum looks like leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Folk won't allow birdum into their homes as leaves bring bad luck. Interesting. Oh, that definitely looks like birdum. Woohoo! Poliskis. Birdum. Let's see. Do I have that? Was that one of the ones that was good? It was. Now if I can click on it. It's this one. Alright, it was that one. Polyscus. List of Lyles of Neptune. I think that's how you say it. It sounds weird. Probably doubt it's that. Yeah, okay, it's another clue card thing. I knew it. This is what's tripping me up. Because apparently there's like town right next to each other in the same diagonal quadrants, and I'm like, I swear I've looked for that. Like, it looks here, but then when you look at that, it should be like, okay, here, and a mountain should be here, but there's no mountain. Oh, I say there's a mountain on the map, but there's no mountain image indicator. I don't know what the heck to call it. This. Oh wait. No, but that's that. I mean, kind of... But why is it... No, wait, yeah. Why? Oh, okay, it is this. It's this, okay. So if I go here... 1, 2... Sun is low in the sky. I'm tired after a long day. I have earned this reward. And here is Neptune. Guys, I did it. I am fantastic. Here I'm fantastic. That means I didn't cheat. No, I'm just kidding. Carnivorous Torrent. That has to be this one, right? That's... Yeah. It's a fly trap. It's that one. Cauldry. It has to be... Oh. I hit the mic. I am sorry to whose ears that whatever was. That could be it. I think it's this one. Cauldry. Prittle. I know what that one is. I named that one. But the answer is, where the frick is... Ah, Prit. That seems to be all of them. You know, I think you're in the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturist. Is that all of them? I don't think that's all of them. Because I have 2 unnamed. But if that's all of them, you say it's all of them. I did my part. And we finally finished the game. I like the game. I will admit, I don't like when I have to look something up, but I think a lot of it looking up was me just being dumb. 6... What the heck? Oh, okay. Sorry. Someone's talking about... Why am I muted in my own Discord? That makes no sense. Wait, who added me? Oh, no one added me. Okay. I'm looking at messages. Make sure people are alive. Frick that. I'm sorry, I saw Glizzy. I saw what you wrote. I don't know if Glizzy's still in here. I don't know. Do I move? Guys, it's been 3 hours. Question is, do I move on to a new game? Or do I call it? Both are very valid options. Question is, do I wanna? Things are existing. Oh wait, hold on. I got added again. This beach. I'm gonna... Sorry, Witty went live. I'm about to call her out real quick. I don't know if she went straight to live screen or if she was just there. But either way, she's getting called out. Hold on, I'm telling her to get in this VC. She's... Hey, hop in the VC real quick. Hold on. I saw that. She ain't sneaky. How dare she? We're waiting now. We're waiting on her, guys. Give it a minute. God, there's a Conjuring game. And y'all know what Conjuring is? It's freaking frightening. I don't like it. Can I hide? Yes, hide that. I don't want to look at that freaking game. Please stop that. We all know me in scary games. We all know you want to see me scared, but do I want to see me scared? No. No, I don't. I am
Yes.
calling. Oh, hey. How?
Yeah.
I'm so live. How dare you? You
How do
tell
I what?
me you going to play Helldivers and then you get on Monster Hunter?
Yes. Let me tell you what happened to
No, I
Helldivers.
don't
So
know.
I
I don't
went
know if I
to
want to
just
hear it.
download. Oh no, it's gonna break your heart. I went to download it just now, and I have no storage. So then I was like, hold up. I was like, I have a terabyte of Xbox that I can use. So I plugged my Xbox into it, and you have to convert it over, and it deletes everything. It
What?
deletes everything. Just so you know, if you convert it, it'll delete it.
That's sad.
Yeah, I am absolutely crushed right now.
Because I was like, oh, we got to get your Xbox set up anyways because we wanted to do Split Fiction tomorrow.
Yes, and I got it. So I got the Xbox fixed. It's good to go.
Good.
It's the freaking Helldivers that I just tried to download that I was so excited for, and then it told me I needed to make room, and it was like, okay, how much room? Oh, 132 gigabytes.
Did your stream just
It
crash? What just
broke
happened?
my day. I clicked out and then clicked back in.
Oh.
I don't know what I tried to switch screens just then, and I hit the wrong button instead of the yapping one. I hit the other one
They're like,
because
what
I'm
just
real good at
happened?
this, apparently.
Oh my god.
No, yeah. So, uh, Split Fiction is on my Xbox, so it didn't get deleted. Fun fact. So
Good.
it is good to go. Everything that was on my terabyte has now been deleted. Yo.
Jesus
No,
Christ,
so now I'm gonna play
why?
Monster Hunter because I told everybody that I was gonna play Monster Hunter. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna jump on Monster Hunter.
And then you
So
didn't.
yeah, then it's gonna be miserable because I can't remember how to play this game.
You click that one button with that other button, and then you can kill that one thing.
Exactly. This is awful. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch over. I
Alright.
will, but tomorrow, what time do you want to start tomorrow?
Uh, I'll let you know when I wake up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be awake,
It'll
so
probably be
just let
early
me
because I know
know.
you have to work next day.
Yeah, so, well, actually, I have Monday off. So
Oh.
I forgot that Monday's a holiday. Listen, Monday is a holiday.
So what I'm hearing is we beat Split Fiction in one night.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, guys,
Like,
you
the
heard it.
only thing,
38 million hour stream.
yes. Oh God, I think my freaking butt cheeks would be just absolutely just I don't even know,
We'll
non-existent.
do breaks. We'll be like, all right, guys, we need a little break. So Woody can. Never mind. Wait,
Tiny
no, that's
one.
just gonna sound weird.
I
I was
know.
gonna say stretch, and I was
Go
gonna.
and rest.
I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Woody needs to stretch her buns.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Gotta have the good buns going. Hawaiian rolls up in here. Oh, dude. Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
you
gonna
already
pop
got a
in.
good amount of
Final
viewers.
test.
I'm gonna raid my other friend. I was like, I see you have a good amount of viewers. I want to help out our
Oh yeah,
friend who is also in our Discord.
yes, do that. Help. Let's go. Okay, dope. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let me know when you're awake, okay?
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Love you.
Bye. Much
Bye.
love. Bye. All right, that was a magnificent Woody waifu. But we are about to raid someone who I've been re-talking to, and we have future plans to stream things together. And also catch the stream tomorrow, guys, because we're playing Split Fiction, and I don't know how long that lasts, but it's gonna be a while. So if you guys would like to, right here is my links to my socials, to my Discord, TikTok, Instagram, all that jazz, and wab bamboo. If you guys want to support the stream, you can always do that by hydrating, having fun in chat, interacting with the stream. I really enjoy being able to interact with you guys. If you want to support me monetarily, you don't have to. If you want to feed a very hungry pyro, though, there's my PayPal down below, and in the the links there, but you don't have to. I would never pressure you to. But yeah, guys, please stick around. We are going to raid our lovely friend, our lovely friend, Adri Wonderland, who is playing Dead by Daylight, which I think some of you are good Dead by Daylight fans. Before we go, though, let's say let's do. This is our message, and everyone has access to this. We're gonna do Pyro raid, and we're gonna do Smiler. But if you have, you can do that one. But if you're subbed, you can do a little Pyro cheer, which is this one. So you can put that either or. So we're gonna go ahead and raid on over to them, and let's all give them a good follow if you want, and be happy to. They're awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and here we go. We'll start the raid. So it's gonna start any second now. Any second. Any millennium second. Before it starts, I have to wait because I have their ad. I want to see their reaction when this happens. So, I can realistically knock on their door. I have channel points on their thing, so I could realistically knock while also knocking to club. So probably not. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go raid.
Oh my god. Oh my god.